Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. Today we got a big treat for you. This is the first appearance, or is it, of Kang the Conqueror. This is Avengers number 8. Comics Code Authority, 12 cents. This is not in the best condition, and I think I bought this on eBay. This was pretty much all I could afford back when I got this years ago. I love this cover though. There we got the Kirby Avengers just dealing with Kang, and Kang is just dismissing him with this force field. There we got Rick Jones. I talked about Rick Jones a few times. At this point now, he's like becoming Captain America's sidekick. He was originally Hulk's sidekick, and then Captain America's sidekick, and then later on became Captain Marvel's sidekick, and then he went back to the Hulk. So I love this cover. Just I don't know, just a great cover. All right, let's check it out. I'm being very careful. Okay, so we got fishing. Let's go fishing. And the indicia is over here. Avengers, published by Vista Publications, September 1964. Okay, Kang the Conqueror. Look at that splash page. That's a perfectly good splash page as far as I'm concerned. Kang the Conqueror. Okay, so it's written by Stan Lee, our answer to Victor Hugo. Illustrated by Jack Kirby, our answer to Rembrandt. Inked by Dickie Ayers, our answer to Automation. And lettered by Sam Rosen, our answer to Artie Semick. All right, they don't have the color credits. I happen to know that the color still is Stan Goldberg. I looked it up before I opened this up. Okay, so here we have the Avengers. Look at that. There's Giant Man. That's Hank Pym, if you remember correctly. If I remember correctly, that's Michael Douglas plays the original Ant-Man. So this is the original Ant-Man who changed his superhero persona to a Giant Man. And, I guess it was to give the team more power, but and then they played it up to like an inferiority complex. I kind of like it. There's Iron Man. He's newly into this armor, and there's the Wasp over there. Look, she's giving an autograph. Thor strutting about, Captain America, and Rick Jones. So Rick Jones just hanging out with the Avengers, even though he's just a teenager. I've speculated a few times, and I said I was going to look it up, and I never do. I compartmentalize my life. Like when I'm not thinking of it, when I'm doing, but I when I'm thinking of something else, I don't think of this. So when I'm not talking about comic books, I don't think. But I want to look up. Was Jack Kirby classically trained? Because his architecture looks pretty good to my eye. But look at the coloring. The coloring is a very, very subtle. I like it. I don't know. I just love the old Four School coloring. And here we are. They're inside the Avengers mansion. Look at that. I love it. And how this is the coloring is weird now. Why is the coloring weird? Because it's in flashback. So they're talking about events that have passed. And keep in mind, Thor's secret identity at this point is the surgeon, Dr. Donald Blake. So he's a smart guy. Thor's a little bit more clever than we give him credit for. And this general is talking about like how his troops were beaten and handily defeated by this futuristic flying saucer tank thing. So he's asking for the Avengers for help. And here we have Kang for the first time. Put away your childish weapons, they are toys to me. I will not communicate with underlings. Send me the rulers of your primitive world so that I, Kang, can tell them my demands. So they're like, what? We're glad you did that. We'll get right on it. There's a jet waiting for us at JFK Airport. Let's go. So they take the jet to wherever they're going. Isn't that plane which is carrying the Avengers? How does she know that? It must be something mighty big to make them jet off like that. So how do they know? Okay, and here look at Kang just luxuriating on this floating cushion of air. Well, do they say there he is? He'd be sitting on some sort of transparent anti-gravity seat. So look, there's Rick Jones, Thor, the Wasp, Giant Man. And they're just negotiating. And look at Kang. I always said that before, that like purple, blue, purple, green, those are always like villain colors. So here he has the green, he has the purple. Except for the Hulk. Who else is purple and green that is a good guy? And then Thang. Okay, let's take a look at this. We got Marvel Tales. Marvel Tales. That's the annual. Spider-Man annual #1. Fantastic Four annual #2. And if I remember this, is this with like the full-fledged like origin of Doctor Doom? That is so cool. Boys, men, I'll help you master Yubi Waza. I weigh only 98 pounds, yet I can paralyze a 200-pound attacker with just a finger because she knows Yubi Waza. And there you go. I'll let that... Oh, look at that rip. I didn't know that was ripped. Oh, jeez. So, Kang, he's throwing... Oh, no. Thor's hammer. You proved it. Touching another button, I simply send it into subspace, allowing it to re-enter your own space continuum after it no longer poses a threat to me. He employs a science as of yet unknown to man. So, anti-gravity over here, shock waves. Look at the military that being deployed. Who's this guy? It's the undersecretary from the Defense Department. So here we have big wigs from the government. They're standing around talking. So here's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to showcase the first appearance of Kang because Kang is going to be the major bad guy in the Avengers movies. So let's talk about Kang. So he says, I need explain nothing, and yet perhaps I shall tell you more about me, so that you will realize how hopeless it is to attempt to define me. My name may sound strange to you because it's not from your century. It is from the far future. Yet I was born in the year 3000, where I mastered time travel and journeyed to your far past, calling myself Rama Tut, Pharaoh. Then I came to this century where I met Dr. Doom. So, this is the first appearance of Kang, but the first appearance of Rama Tut was in Fantastic Four 19. And then, in the Fantastic Four Annual #2, Rama Tut met Dr. Doom. And they speculated that they were related or descendants. So here's Rama Tut, the Pharaoh from the future. And Dr. Doom convinced him to take on another identity, and he became Kang. Nobody's going to fear you like this. Dr. Doom and Rama Tut compared notes, and he liked Dr. Doom's armor and fear and respect, so he changed his persona to Kang. Later on, he evolves and becomes Immortus. So there you go. So Rama Tut, Kang the Conqueror, Immortus. They may or may not be the same being, which is all, descendant from Dr. Doom. So Dr. Doom needs to have a kid at some point because he hasn't had a kid yet, or otherwise I don't see how this is going to happen. So look at Giant Man, just grabs him, and they're fighting. And Kang is just using, science that's 3,000 years from now. He's just that advanced. I love this force field. It just repels Thor's hammer. The Wasp gets in, and whoop. He ain't having any of that. Makes her grow big, and he's just kicking their butts. Play 1964 Big League Baseball games. What is this? Stratomatic. Oh, yeah, this was a little cardboard cutouts. You put them on a little plastic stick, and the thing shakes. If I think that's correct. I'm probably wrong. So here he is pushing buttons, and he just defeats the Avengers. Just no problem. Kang is one of the major bad guys. So they're all trapped in Future Science Machine. And now he's just threatening the world. We were lucky to escape Kang's notice, but we got to free the other Avengers. I'm with you all the way, but we can't, do that. So, Invader from the future threatens Earth. Avengers captured by Kang. So how long were they captured for? That time is always funny in comic books. Let's take a look at X-Men vs. the Blob. That's X-Men #7. X-Men vs. the Blob. Sergeant Fury and the Howling Command. So that's Nick Fury, but it's during World War II. And here comes Daredevil. Daredevil #3, the first appearance of the Owl. He was Owlsley in the the Owl was also Owlsley in the Netflix show with the Wilson Fisk's accountant. And so here's the teen. Here he is over here with the Teen Brigade, I think. And the Teen Brigade, they're building up machines and doing stuff. Oops, we dropped the clumsy clods. Now what do we do? And so he's helping them escape. This ray has vanished. I'm free. So Dr. Donald Blake transforms back into Thor and smashing and bashing, and they're freeing the Avengers. All right, now we got to do what must be done. And look, what is she doing? Oh, she's grabbing some guns. Grab some machine guns there, Janet. Grabs the machine gun, and she can't. She's strong as a normal woman, so I don't know why she needs ants to help. And are they really? Well, maybe she's just letting them help make them feel good. And he's got some canisters. Look at that. Captain America just bashes. I just love that. Thor needs no protection. Stand aside, Captain. One of those. Once again, your attack instantly foiled. Whatever. I was just looking. There's a mistake where they call Captain America's shield steel, but I was looking for it. So Spider-Man, what number is this? I can't even read the number. 17? That is just great. That is some Steve Ditko beauty. Fantastic Four, number 31. The Mole Man. Tales to Astonish. Okay, this is what I was talking about. I say this a lot, but this is a comic that's divided. One half is Giant Man and the Wasp, the other half is the Hulk. Just some great stuff. And here he is, just fighting. What does he do over here? He's going to hit, and then he pulls out some machinery and messes up Thor. Giant Man, quick! Oh, she gives him the gun. Thor, you mustn't. So here, after like a few pages of building up, does the gun even work? He fires a pellet. What was inside that capsule? The only thing that might defeat Kang. It was a special acid-based solvent which will rot and decay any fabric, any type of wiring or insulation. Kang's suit becoming all pitted, it will be useless. So that's what they do. They realize that Kang himself doesn't have any powers. It's all his high-tech suit. So they attack the suit and defeat him. Ta-da! There you go. So Kang has to get out of here. So Kang, you in the iron suit, stop. What are you doing? Just showing we in the 20th century aren't the savages you think. Oh, the army shot a missile at him, and now they're going to take him out because he's defenseless. And Iron Man saves him. He goes, get in your thing and get out of here. So careful, we can't beat him. But wait, his mask begins to glow. Because the world of the future, we are immune to the radiation, but you are not. And so I shall use my greatest weapon, radioactive. That's what you get for saving Kang. Now he's going to give you all cancer. The one power, the one force you have no defense is the one method which I shall destroy you. Your puny shield cannot help you with each passing second. So he's using radiation to take him out. And Thor's power of the moment, he's going to absorb the radiation. And Kang gets the hell out of here. It's useless. Where we go? No one can say, Rick. He doesn't know. There he goes. And there's the Avengers lineup. And so long as we're perished, blah, 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 blah. There was two mistakes. They called Rick Jones Rick Brown, and they said that Captain America's shield was made out of steel, but I couldn't find him. Okay, Chris Palmer, Bob Sheridan, Bill McCord, Dave Calise, Bob Spain, Bobby Rollins, and special announcement. Okay, so, boys, men, he wants you. All right, are you proud of your paycheck? Treasure chest of fun. And let's look at the back cover. What is this? You can make at least likely in your spare time. Every need selling Christmas cards. Okay, so this comic is kind of beat up. I didn't pay a lot for it when I got it, but it works for me. So I wanted to showcase this because this is the first appearance of Kang the Conqueror. And like I said, Kang the Conqueror is wonderfully convoluted. I really like this character. So he's a time traveler. And I love time travel stories, but I'm very picky about my time travel stories. So to me, 12 Monkeys is the perfect 12 time travel movie. But most time travel movies, including Avengers Endgame, got it wrong. Parallel Earths and multiple universes, that's just sloppy writing. I should break out Alan Moore's Twisted Tales. That is the best time travel story by far. But anyway, I digress. But Rama Tut we don't know what his real name is. Is it Kang? We don't know. But this person came back to Earth as Rama Tut, threatened. He went from 3,000 years in the future to like 3,000 years in the past and took over Egypt for a while. Fantastic Four used their time travel machine that they captured from Doctor Doom and defeated Rama Tut. Doctor Doom used his time machine, went back in time, met Rama Tut, convinced him to become Kang the Conqueror. Kang the Conqueror got defeated 1,000,000 times by the Avengers and eventually got tired of this and became Immortus. Okay, you following me? And then Immortus became not really a bad guy, not really a good guy, kind of like a protectorate of like a certain time period. Like I think it was like 1,000 centuries or 10,000 centuries. I don't know, but that's what he became the protectorate of a section of time. There you go. That's the story of Kang the Conqueror. And then of course there's multiple versions of Kang from multiverse. I said it 1,000,000 times. I cannot stand the concept of multiverses. It was a cute thing back in the 80s because nobody used it, but now it's just multiverse just explains whatever I want, whatever consequences. There are no consequences. It's the multiverse. I don't like it anymore. But there you go. That's Kang the Conqueror. This is Avengers number 8, another Stan Lee, Jack Kirby creation. It's just so much fun. And thanks a lot. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. And thank you for your time. I appreciate that you took time out of your busy day to watch my videos. It means the world to me. Thanks a lot. And I see my subscribers. It looks like I'm getting 1 subscriber a day. That's fine. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for everybody. And keep the comments coming. It seemed my Dungeons & Dragons and my Villains Vigilantes post got a lot of engagement. That was kind of neat. All right, thanks a lot. I might go back to, I got a whole bunch of Villains Vigilante, and it's comic book related because it's, Bill Willingham and stuff like that. But I digress. I started to ramble. I was doing so good. All right. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Bye-bye.